So, a while ago, I was on Twitter and I saw that somebody had posted a picture of the thumbnail and title of a new Sensitive Society video called "No, This Is Not Transphobic" with the caption, "Who said the McDonald's ad was transphobic? Skull emoji." I decided to check out the video and immediately noticed that Sensitive had changed the title to "This McDonald's Japanese ad made people mad." Although archive.org does confirm that the video did once bear the title, "No, this is not transphobic." However, the change in title doesn't make the video itself any better, so there's still a lot to criticize because, wow, this video is bad.
True story, I was about to go to bed and I get this DM on Twitter. Please follow me, I will really appreciate it. And if you do, I promise I'll send you $20,000. So they tell me to look at this commercial from McDonald's in Japan. So I've seen this video about 4 times just trying to see what the drama's about. I mean, this video got over 100 million views in just a few days. I'll play the commercial and let me know if you see anything wrong with this, anything that's cancel worthy or, you know, racist or bigot or transphobic or homophobic.
What exactly was the point of listing racist, homophobic, and transphobic separately when they all fall under the umbrella term of bigoted?
If you catch any of those vibes, please let me know.
Furthermore, if you have any idea how to edit audio so you don't get cut off early, please inform this man because apparently he has no I'm just gonna speed through him playing the McDonald's ad for the sake of time.
Okay, so that was my 5th time watching this video, this commercial, to try and figure out what the big issue is. You know, I guess Twitter people have a lot of free time on their hands to the point where they're mad at an animated commercial.
I know, why can't they be more like you? Somebody who's making a video bitching about people who are complaining about this ad.
It's a dad and a mom and a daughter being happy, a commercial. Like, what's the big issue here? I see nothing wrong with it. Some people are saying that this is disgusting because the dad doesn't look like the daughter.
Really? Are you going to show us anybody saying that to prove that this is a claim people are actually making as opposed to something you just pulled out of your ass? The answer is no, he's not going to. And in honor of that lack of evidence of anybody claiming this, I am skipping his entire counter.
And I'm guessing a lot of these people who are watching this commercial have clearly never met their father or their mother to know how families work, which, you know, of course, it's Twitter users being mad. So, of course, they're motherless, fatherless, loveless. They don't know what a happy family is. Because to get upset at this fucking commercial promoting chicken nuggets, you gotta be wild. 99% of the population who saw this video thought, huh, that's pretty cool. I like the music, I like the animation, it's cute, it's adorable. Cool, you know, moving on.
I would say, based off of what we've seen in this video so far, 100% of people thought that, given you haven't shown us anybody who didn't think that. I just want to point out we're a quarter of the way through this video. By the way.
Hell, maybe some of them order some chicken nuggets, some fries, whatever, which is the intent of this commercial.
Thank you for explaining to me what the point of advertising is.
But it blows my mind that I'm seeing people having mental breakdowns, labeling this as transphobic because you don't involve a trans couple or a black person. And it's like, this is Japan. I'm not saying black people or trans people don't exist in Japan, but like, let's be honest. So can you really blame them for not being quote unquote inclusive?
You didn't present an argument. You literally made up this claim and then could not debunk it. All you said was, well, let's be honest, okay, about what? You have to actually finish that sentence in order for it to count as a response. I think what he's trying to say is Japan has a much smaller population of both black people and transgender people than the United States, and in the case of their black population, you are absolutely correct. However, this is not the case for their transgender population, which is actually slightly higher per capita than that of the United States, meaning, if anything, you'd expect transgender people to be more common in Japanese media, not less.
I mean, just look at these comments. 70,000 white supremacists are going to make think pieces about this. And I'm guessing if you like this drawing, this animation, you're automatically a white supremacist because white happy family?
Holy fucking example, and you completely misrepresented it. The tweet did not say that everyone who liked the ad was a white supremacist. Just that white supremacists didn't even like the ad per se, but were just writing think pieces about it. Which aren't quite the same thing, for the record. A think piece is a piece of writing meant to be thought-provoking and speculative that consists chiefly of background material and personal opinion and analysis, according to Merriam-Webster, after all, not a statement of agreement. And before anybody asks, no, Sensitive does not debunk what the tweet said, nor even does he really disprove what his straw-manned version of the tweet said. Instead, he just kind of insults the user for a bit.
Like, you gotta be extremely terminally online. You gotta be straight up a fucking loser to be like, this has an agenda, guys. They're trying to get me to start a family and have a kid, and they're just trying to brainwash me. Oh my god, get him off me, get him off me. They're trying to poison my brain.
I'm sorry, I can't get over the utter irony here. Sensitive saw this tweet that's incredibly mundane and extrapolated it into something major so he could complain about people looking at a mundane McDonald's ad and extrapolating it into something major. This is the tweet in question that Sensitive is talking about. It does not say anything about brainwashing or propaganda. It just says white supremacists are talking about it. That's fucking it. This is an incredibly frustrating video to watch.
Dude, it's not that deep. It's a fucking burger commercial.
Dude, it's not that deep. It's a fucking tweet saying white supremacists are talking about a burger commercial.
And I decided to check out their profile, and, it kind of checks out. This is what you would expect. We need more female dictators. Your typical Twitter user.
Yes, Sensitive is absolutely convinced this is a serious belief the Twitter user in question holds, and not just a joke. Also known as what it obviously is.
Your typical Twitter user who thinks they know everything. The typical person who thinks they're always right. And if you disagree with them on anything at any level, you're transphobic, you're a bigot, you're a racist. This is the type of person we're dealing with. And
do you have even the first piece of evidence to back this up? Because otherwise, it seems like you're doing nothing but making massive assumptions about this person's character in order to dismiss what they said, otherwise known as an ad hominem. Because even if this one Twitter user really has all of these negative qualities, and I cannot stress this enough, Sensitive Society has not proven such a thing, that wouldn't make what they said in their original tweet wrong.
And someone responded to her with this, and she says, I'm not reading all of that, go back to making Sheen order ching chong. So, it's always funny to me how these people are always, we're so oppressed, we need love and support, and, we need allies by our side. And then, when you disagree with them, they turn out to be racist. This happens all the time.
Yeah, what do you expect from somebody who's identified themselves as a racist in the past? Oh yeah, did I forget to mention that? I actually read this person's Twitter. Here are some tweets from them. I am an alt-right racist. Actually, I think that's the only tweet I need to read to get my point across, that Sensitive Society did not do any research about this person before making these massive assumptions about their character.
And this person says right-wing propaganda post. Now, I hope this person's joking. I've been scrolling, guys. And when I say I've been scrolling through the bottom of this tweet to find tweets like these. And there's a lot of people who are like, yeah, this is propaganda by the right-wing agenda trying to poison you into bringing normal families, well, quote-unquote normal families.
And by a lot, you mean one person who you said might have been joking.
And a lot of people don't know this because they don't go outside. All they do is be on their phone on Twitter refreshing and seeing all the inclusivity they see on commercials. But if you go outside, most people out there are white people.
That very much depends on where you live, Sensitive. Most people on Earth aren't white, remember? And this is especially the case in nations like, Japan, where almost 99% of the population is Japanese, Chinese, or Korean, not white.
I mean, just imagine this. Imagine seeing a wholesome, cute commercial and your first thought is right-wing propaganda. They're trying to poison me with their agenda. It's like, dude, you're sick in the head. Like, you're actually extremely fucked up. You need therapy. And this person says, why are people hating on this? And someone responded with, it's so misogynistic. But how do we get from, hey, look, it's a happy couple enjoying a Happy Meal, to this is right-wing propaganda?
She explains why she feels this way in the replies to the tweet you are currently showing. I know you saw this tweet because you show it slightly later in this video, you know, after you spend a while insulting this person without actually addressing their argument, because these points are apparently so ridiculous you can't think of a way to refute them outside of, again, needless insults. And by the way, I wouldn't even mind the insults if they were included along with actual fucking points, but we don't get that. It's just you're wrong because you're stupid, which doesn't disprove anything.
And she responds with, not all women want a family. These disgusting men these disgusting men think that it should be everyone's ultimate goal. She came to this conclusion from a 20-second McDonald's burger Japanese commercial. And I gotta say this, shout out to Japan. I love Japan. I haven't been, but I plan on going next year. You know, does that make me a bad person because I want to go and visit Japan? Are you in therapy? And if not, you should be, because you're fucking insane, okay? Who hurt you this badly to the point where you're like shaking as you're seeing this this happy couple? You're like, you know, this is triggering me because I never had anyone who loved me. Who hurt you? That's what I want to know.
I just want to know how you came to this conclusion, given all she did was calmly call something misogynistic on Twitter. Even if you think what she said was stupid, and by the way, I don't even fully disagree with you on that. She wasn't acting in a manner most people would call triggered. You just made that up.
If I'm not reminded that being straight and white are literally evil and promoting minority murder, I cannot eat there. It's always the people with the fucking anime profile pictures. It's always them.
You know, Sensitive, there's something about this tweet that just makes me think this is obviously a fucking joke. Especially given it's a reply to somebody who appears to be right-wing, complaining about how ads in the United States show white people as idiots and black people as intelligent, I guess. Which is in of itself a reply to another user who appears to be right-wing saying that this ad, quote, single-handed... made the Zoomer generation realize that Western media is actively against them and trying to subvert their existence. Wasn't this video supposed to be about people who were mad at this advertisement and not people who were using sarcasm to compliment it? Or do you just not understand what a joke is? And no, Sensitive doesn't actually respond to the underlying assumptions of that joke. Instead, he just shows it, appears to think it's serious, and moves on. Anyway, that's all I want to cover, so final thoughts. When Sensitive was not missing the point, he was making completely unsubstantiated claims. That's really all there was to this video. Good night, and good luck.